Hello guys, welcome back to another video with Mandy. Uh, Before we start with this video, guys, please subscribe. This is our new channel. Please subscribe and hit a notification bell to be notified of our future uploads. Guys, today we are working on General Education Certificate GEC Mathematics for grade 9 learners. Guys, please use this question paper to prepare for your November 2025 exam question. Before wasting any more time, let's get started with our lesson for today. Section A, number 1. Which number is undefined? Which number is undefined? Okay, the first thing that we need to do, what is an undefined number? An undefined number is any number divisible by what? By 0. Any number, whenever you see a number that has been divided by 0, just know that it is what? It is an undefined number. Any number, for example, it could either be 2 over 0, it can be minus 2 over 0, it can be 100 over what? Over 0. So let's check our given options there. Any number that is divisible by 0, the answer is what? The answer is what? The answer is D. So let's proceed to number 2. Given 125, 200, 510, what is the highest common factor of the numbers? What is the highest common factor? What is the highest common factor of the numbers? Guys, we can you guys, you have done this from grade 8. You know how to get the highest common factor. I'll use a T diagram. Let's use our T. This is it's time consuming, but this is the easiest way you can get what? Highest common factor. Okay, let's draw our tree. Here I will have 125. Guys, we're gonna use our prime numbers. We know we use what? We use our prime. What are prime numbers? Numbers that has two factors, which is any number that has two factors. It's one in itself. It can only be it only has two factors, one and what? And itself. It doesn't have any other factors. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, etc., to what? To infinity. So let's get started. Does 2 goes into 125? No. How about 3? Let's check 3. With my calculator. Let's check 325 by 3. No. So let's proceed to 5. 125 by 5. It's 25. And then I'll have 25 here and what? And 5. So 3, does 3 goes to 25? No. It's 5 and what? And 5. And here, so for 125, it's gonna be 5 times 5 times what? Times 5. And then we have 200. 2 goes into 200, yes. How many times? 100 times. Does 2 goes into 100? Yes. How many times? 50. Does 2 goes into 50? Yes. How many times? 25. Does 2 goes into, no, 3? No. 5? Yes. 5 and what? And 5. And then we have 510. 510. Does 2 goes into 510? Yes, it goes how many times? 255. 255. There's no 3. Let's check 3. 3 and 85. 3 and 85. So 3 here, no. 5. Yes, 5 and what? And 5 and 17. And then what are the prime factors we have for 200? All right, here. It's 2 times 2. You will circle all the prime factors. Let me use another color so that you can see. Please circle all the prime numbers. Circle all the prime numbers. These are prime numbers. These are prime numbers. These are prime numbers. And here, this is my prime number. This is my prime number. This is my prime number. And this is my what? My prime number. All right. So okay, it's gonna be 2 times 2 times 2 times 5 times what? Times 5. And then for 510, it's gonna be 2 times 3 times 5 times 17. Guys, when we look for highest common factor, we need to look for that prime numbers. For prime numbers, that is in 128, that is in 200, that is in 510. If there are two, we multiply them. But if it is one, we take it as it is. So let's check. 5 it is here. Yes, 5 is here. I'll quickly change the color so that you can see, you can understand. So 5 it is here. We have 5 here, and we also have 5 there. And another number? No. Because 5 is here, 5 is here, 5. We only have 1 5 here. We don't have 2 5. So meaning that the highest common is what? Is 5. The answer is gonna be what? Is gonna be B. So let's proceed to number 3. Let's proceed to number 3. What is the lowest common multiple of 75, 450, and 1800? We're going to use the T diagram again, guys. For you to get the correct answer, using a T diagram is the easiest way. Students. Guys, okay, let's continue. So I'll start with 75. As 3 goes into 75, yes, 25 times, and then I have 5 and 5. And then as for 450, 450 divided by 3, yes, no, 2 does go to 450. 450 by 2 is going to give me 225. 225 divided by 225 by 3 is 75. 375. And then 3 again with what? With 25. And then we have 5 and what? And 5. And then for 1800, 2 does go into 1800. 1800 divided by 2 is 900. 2, it has 900. And 900 by 2 again, it's going to give me 450. 450. Again, 450 by 2, it will give me 225. It will give me 225. And then again, 225 by 3, it will give me 75. And then 3 does go to 75, goes with 25. And then I will have 5 and what? And 5. I'll write down my prime factor for 75. I have 3 times 5 times 5. And then for 450, I have 2 times 3 times 3 times 5 times 5. And then for 1800, I have 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5 times 5. So what's the LCM? LCM is gonna be, so here we have, when we look for an LCM, the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to look for the prime factor that is in 75, 450, and 1080. And then after we have found those prime factors, we're going to multiply with the remaining ones, right? That's the difference between looking for the highest common factor and lowest common multiple. When we look for highest common factor, we don't multiply the remaining after finding the prime factor that is in all our values, right? So I will start by changing color so that you can understand. I'll change color so that you can understand. And then here I have 3, it is here, 3, it is here, and 3, it is here. So 3 is out. This 3 is out. I'll write it here 3 times. What about 5? I have 1 5 here. 5 it is here. There it is, 1 5. And then I have another 5. You see? Now I don't have any other values that are in all three. Now I'm going to multiply what the remaining ones. The remaining ones. In 75 I have nothing left. Here I have 2 times 3 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 2 times 2 times 2 times what 1 3, and the answer is gonna give us 1,800. Now the correct answer here is what? Is 1,800. So let's proceed to number 4. Number 4, what is the relationship? Number 4 says, what is the relationship? What is the relationship of average speed to time in the table? Is it rate? No. Ratio? No. Indirect proportion? Yes. Why? Why are we saying it's an indirect proportion, guys? Because check the time here. The time is what is decreasing, and the speed is what is increasing. This means that it is this means that the relationship is what is indirect, because as time decreases, the average speed increases and the distance remaining constant. So number 5, Tudor runs 6 kilometers in 24 hours. He or she runs 6 kilometers. How long will it take him to run 10 kilometers at a constant speed? So now we know that he or she runs 6 kilometers. Now we need to find the time. The time the time he or she will take him to run 10 kilometers per hour. So we're looking for a what? For time, but we need to look for what? For a distance, for speed first. We need to look for the speed first. So speed S is gonna be distance over what? Over time. And then the speed he runs is 6 over how many? 24. And then the answer is gonna be 0.25 kilometer per hour. So that now we're looking for the time he will take him to run 10 kilometer. T, it's gonna be distance over what? Over speed. So T, it's gonna be 10 over 0.25, and then T will be 40 minutes. 40 minutes. But because we are looking for an hour, we know that we have 60 minutes in an hour, guys. I will divide this 40 by 60 in order for us to get time in hour. So it's gonna be it's gonna be 40 divided by 60, which is what? Which is 2/3 hour. And then the answer is C. The answer is C, guys. Make sure that you know the distance formula. Just know this by heart. Average. It's gonna be easier. Distance equals to what? Speed times what? Times time. Make sure that you know this formula by heart before going to write your examination. Number 6. Dibolelo bought shares for 5,300 at the beginning of March 2006. She sold the shares at the end of February 2023 and received 11,291.45. What was the compound interest per annum? Just the first thing that we need to know is that we're using what? A compound interest for formula. This is the compound interest formula. This A is the accumulated amount, is the money that we receive after some years. And guys, and B, A at all times, A is the bigger amount. Right? If you are looking for an I or N, grade 9, A is the bigger amount and P is the smaller amount. P is the principal amount. Money invested, is the initial amount invested. It could either be invested, deposited, loaned, or whatsoever. P is the smaller amount, A is the bigger amount, right? If we are if you're looking for an I or an N, right? So our A here is gonna be what? 11,291,45 equals to my P is 5,300. 1 plus I is what we're looking for. I. And how many years? From 2006 to 2023, it's gonna be, my N is gonna be 2006 minus 2023, or you can say 2023 minus 2006. And then the answer is gonna be 17. And then from there, we're looking for an N. I will divide by 5,300 both sides. I will divide by 5,300 both sides. And this one will cancel. I'll be left with 11,291,45 divided by 5,300 equals to 1 plus I to the exponent of 17. In order to get rid of the 17, I will root by 17 both sides. And then after that, this root of 17 and exponent will cancel each other. I'll be left with 17. 11,291,45 divided by 5,300 equals to 1 plus I. I'll take this one to the other side. 17 root of 11,291,45 divided by 5,300 equals to, I'll take this one to the other side, sorry, minus, let me quickly erase. It's going to be minus 1 equals to what? I. And we know that when we're looking for an I, we need to multiply by what? We need to multiply by what? By 100. Everything that we have. I'm going to multiply by what? By 100. And the answer will be 4,5%. What's the correct answer? The correct answer is what? The correct answer is A. So number 7. Number 7. Okay, guys, let's proceed. Sorry. Let's proceed now. Which of the following expression is an example of the commutative property? What is a commutative property? What is a commutative property? Commutative property means that we can change the order when multiplying or adding. Change order when multiplying or adding. For an example, e.g., A times B equals to B times what? Times A. So what's the correct answer? Then let's check correct. Number A, no. Number B, no. Number C, yes. Correct option is what? Is C. Okay. So let's proceed to number 8. What is the additive inverse and multiplicative inverse of 1 over 5? So the first thing that we need to know, what are additive inverse? Additive inverse means the number that gives 0 when added. Number that gives 0 when added. And then what about a multiplicative inverse? Multiplicative means the number that gives 1 when multiplied. The number that gives 1 when multiplied. Multiplied. So guys, what is it that we need to add with 1 over 5 to get 0? So it's 1 over 5 minus 1 over 5. It's gonna give me what? It's gonna give me 0. What I've added is minus 1 over 5. What about the multiplicative inverse of 1 over 5? 1 over 5 multiplied by what? By 5. It will give me what? It will give me 1. This and this one will come. So meaning that it's what it is, 5. So what's the correct answer? The correct answer is gonna be it's minus 1 over 5. A, it is 5. Is what is B? Correct answer is B. So let's continue to number 9. Number 9 says simplify. Guys, for this question, you can simply use your calculator, or you can follow the BODMAS rule, You can either use a calculator or follow BODMAS rule. Okay. So what's the answer? The answer is A is 22. Okay, well, we can work it out. You're going to multiply negative with what? You're going to say 3 minus 5 first, and then you multiply with this negative, and then you add 9. Negative times negative is positive, and then you divide by 3. The answer is going to give you 22. Or you can simply use your calculator. Even this question, guys, I'll advise you, you can simply use your calculator. Number 10, what is the value of the expression? What is the value of expression? Number 10, let's use our calculator. The answer is what? The answer is A. So number 11, even here, guys, we can also use our calculator. We can calculate. Let me show you how to calculate this one. Number 11, 3 root of 125 is 5. Use your calculator. It's 5. Minus 3 to the exponent of 2 is 9. 9 plus 0 plus what? Plus 1. Divided by minus 4, root of 121 is 11. Minus 3, root of 64 which is going to give me minus 4. And then 5 minus 9 plus 0 plus 1, it will give me negative 3. And then minus 4 plus 11 minus 4 is going to give me 3. And then the answer is negative 1. The correct option is what? Is D. With this question, guys, you can simply use your calculator to get the correct answer to avoid wasting time in your examination. So number 12, even here, guys, one thing you need to know when it comes to this question is that these exponents, you know the laws of exponents, guys. The laws of exponents says that a over b to the exponent of 2, the numerator will take exponent of 2 and the denominator will take the exponent of 2. You're going to use the same thing here, or you can simply use your calculator. Guys, let's work it out. Let's quickly work it out. Let's put it on the let's work out. It's gonna be 3 root of 27 is gonna give me 3. And then root of 50 over 2. You know that 50 over 2 is 25, and then root of 25, it is 5. Divided by 4 to the exponent of 2 is 16. Minus 3 root of 8 is 2. Divided by 7 all together to the exponent of what? Of 2. And then after that, it's gonna 3 plus 8, 3 plus 5, it's gonna give me 8. 16 minus 2 is 14. It's 14 divided by 7. It's gonna give me 2. And then 8 divided is 4. And then the answer is what? Is 16. The correct answer is what? Is gonna be A. So number 13, simplify. 3n to the exponent of 3 times 2n to the exponent of 2. Right, so work this out. These are easy questions. These are exponents. 3n to the exponent of 3 times 2n to the exponent of 2. The first thing that we're going to do, we're going to multiply this 3 by 2. It's going to give me what? It's going to give me 6. And we know the laws of exponents. The laws of exponents says that when the base are the same, we add what? We add, when the base are the same and there's multiplication, we add exponents. It's going to be 3 plus what? Plus 2. So it's 6n to the exponent of what? Of 5. 6n to the exponent of 5. The correct answer is what? The correct answer is A. And then number 14, simplify again. Guys, the laws of exponents says that A, B, this is an A to the exponent of M, and then exponent must multiply each other like this. Right, I'm going to apply the same laws of exponents tackling this one. So it's gonna be it's minus 2 x squared y. The exponent of 3, it's gonna be minus 2 to the exponent of 3 x squared multiplied by 3, and then y 3. And then minus 2 brackets to the exponent of 3 is negative 8. And then x 2 times 3 is 6, y to the exponent of 3. What's the correct answer there? Is B. Number 15 says evaluate, guys. This question, these are free marks. Just use your calculator, but we can evaluate. We can evaluate, guys. It's 2 to the exponent of negative 2, which is which is 1 over 4. And then let's not waste our time here, guys. Let's not waste our time. Just use your calculator. When you do everything in your calculator, you get what? You get 6. And then number 16 says simplify. So number 16 says simplify. So I'm going to work out what is in the brackets first. Multiply by xy minus 5. So the laws of exponents says that the exponents must multiply each other. X negative 1 times negative 3, it's going to give me 3. Y 2 times, it's going to give me minus 6 times. Each variable here will take exponent. It's going to be x minus 5, y minus 5. Now we're going to use the laws of exponents. Negative 3, if we have nothing, we have 1 here. We have 1 here, it's going to be negative 3, x3. When the base are the same and we have a multiplication, then we add what? We add expo. We add exponent. It's going to be 3 minus 5, y minus 6 minus what? Minus 5. It's going to be minus 3, x minus 2, y minus 11, y minus 11, y minus 11, which can be written when we take this down to the denominator, because all our options here have denominator. They will change sign, meaning that our answer is going to be minus 3, x to the exponent of 2, y to the exponent of 11. And the correct answer is what? The correct answer is C. So let's proceed to number 17, guys. It says simplify. Number 17 says simplify. So we need to simplify what is in the brackets first. Let's work out what is in the brackets first before anything else. So answer is gonna be y2. Guys, I told you, if a variable, it has an exponent, is in the denominator, when you take it to the numerator, it changes sign, meaning that I will have y squared 2 here. And then here, the base are what? Are the same. We have multiplication, we add what? Expo. We add exponents. Everything to the exponent of negative 2. And then y2 plus y2, it's going to give me 2y2. Because we know we have 1 here, we have 1 here. Divided by y to the exponent of 4. Everything to the exponent of what? Of negative. Everything to the exponent of negative 2. And then the next step, it's going to be y4. Now, in order to change the sign, it's going to be y4 divided by 2y2. I want to change this exponent to what? To positive. So the numerator must be in the denominator, and the numerator must be in the numerator. And then the answer is going to be y. 4 times 2 is 8. Let me write on this side so that we're going to have space for the following question. So it's going to be y to the exponent of 8 and then 4y4. And then we know that, and then after that, it's going to be y to the exponent of 4. The correct answer now is going to be, so we know that here we have y, right? Here we have 1. It's going to be 1 over 4, y8. I will take this to the other side, and then it's going to be minus 4. And then any number multiplied by 1 is that number. It's going to be y to the exponent of 4 over 4. The correct answer is what? Is B. And the correct answer is B. Now let's proceed to number 18. Simplify. The first thing that we're going to do, even here too, we are going to work out what is in the brackets and what is in the square root first before anything else. Let's get started. We have a square root. We know that, as I told guys, square root, it means that 1/2 in the exponent. Square root like this. Square root, it means half in what? In exponent. It simply means half in exponent. So let's start. The answer is gonna be root of square root of 4. Let me write like this so that you can understand. It's gonna be root of 4 times the root of x to the exponent of 6 times the root of y to the exponent of -2 multiplied by x. 2 times -2, it's gonna give me negative. It's gonna give me -2, and then any number to the exponent of 0. We know that any number to the exponent of 0 is what? Is 1. Yeah, I have 1 times y to the exponent of negative y to the exponent of -3. And then here it's going to be root of 4, which is 2. And then I told you that this is x 6. 6 times half, because square root is half, is going to be x to the exponent of 3. It's going to be x to the exponent of 3. Why? Because it's going to multiply by half. It's going to be -1 times x to the exponent of -2 divided by y to the exponent of -3. So after that, when the base are the same and we have multiplication, then we have to add what? Then we have to add expo. We have to add exponent. So the answer is gonna be, this is -4. This is -4 because 2 times -2 is what? Is 4. It's gonna be, I have 2 times here, we have 1 here. It is 2. It is 2x3 minus 4. And then divided by y minus 1 divided by y minus what? -3. And then I will have 2x minus 1, y minus 1. I will take this to my denominator to change sign. It's going to be 3. And then the answer is going to be 2x minus 1 y to the exponent of 2. And then the number that has negative exponent, I will take it down and it will change sign. And here I'll be left with 2y squared divided by what? By x. The correct answer is gonna be what? And the correct answer is gonna be D. So we are done with exponent. Now we are starting with number pattern. Number 19, 1/2, 3/2, 5/2, and 71 is 1/2, T2 is 3/2, T3 is 5/2, and T4 is 7/2. Which statement best describe the rule of the pattern? Let's just check our pattern first. We know that our denominator is the same. Let us not worry about let us not worry about. Now let's focus on what? On numerator. From here to here it is what? It is 2. From here to here it is 2. From here to here it is what? It is 2. So what are we simply, the correct answer is gonna be The correct answer is gonna be we adding we are adding 2 to the previous number to get the next term. The correct answer is A. So number 20, what are the next two terms in the sequence? What are the next two terms in the sequence? Let's check from here. All right, here we have 0, we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, and then we have 5. What are the next two terms? Let's check the pattern first. If we have a common difference, or we have a ratio. Okay. From 0 to 1, 1 minus 0 is 1. 2 minus is 1. And then 3 is 1. And then now we have 5. Guys, it's going to be an issue now because we have what? We have 5. We have what? Sorry, 5 minus 3 is 2. It is true. Oh, guys, I skipped another one. Sorry, I skipped another one. I skipped another one. Let me redo it. The first term is 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, and what? And 5. So let's check how the pattern is going. So in order for me to get this one, I've added this 0 plus 1. And then they gave me what? 1. We've added this one. Okay, guys, do you understand? In order for me to get this one, I've added this one and this one. I've added what? To get 1. I've added 0 plus 1. It gave me 1. So for me to get this 2, I've added 1 plus 1. Give me 2. And then for me to get 5, I get 2 plus, to get 3, I get 1 plus 2. Gave me 3. And then 2 plus 3 gave me what? 5. Meaning that to get the next term, I will add these 2. 3 plus 5 is going to give me 8. 8 plus 5 is going to give me 13. It's 8 and what? It's 8 and 13. So number 21, pattern 1, pattern 2, and pattern 3. Which pattern represents pattern 4? From this, let's count the shaded circles. How many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 shaded circles. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have 15 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 20, 27, sir. Because how many we're going to have in the fourth? But let's just check if we have a common difference from here to here and here to here. And then 15 minus with my calculator. 15 minus 7 is 8 difference, and then 27 minus 15 is 12. So let's check our pattern, and then I have a gap of 4. I have 12, and then another gap is gonna be 16 on. It's gonna be 16, which means that it's gonna be 27 plus 16, and then number A. Let's count number A. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Yes, the answer is we must have 43 cycles in pattern 4, because I'm going to add so now you see our difference is 8 to 12, meaning that in pattern 4 here we must add 20, we must add 27 plus what, plus 16, and we gain 40. We must have 43 cycles in pattern what, in pattern 4. So the answer is gonna be C. The answer is gonna be C. Let's now proceed to next question. Okay, guys, let's proceed. Number 22. Number 22. J makes a pattern with squares. What would the area of the ninth square be? Okay, let's check the pattern from the first pattern has 2 centimeter, the second one has 4 centimeter, and the sixth one has and then has 6 centimeter. Guys, as you can see here, in order for me to get the first pattern, to get this 2 centimeter, meaning that it is what, it is 2 to the exponent of 1, I go 2, and then here it is 2 to the, oh guys, sorry, sorry for that. Oh, okay. Or the question says James makes a pattern with squares. What will the area of the non-squares be, guys? When we look at so area is what, is s to the exponent of what, is s to the exponent of 2, and then first pattern has 2, second pattern has 4, 6, and then the ninth pattern will have what, will have 9, because the fourth pattern will have what, 8, and the ninth pattern will have what, will have 18. If we're to calculate, it's gonna be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is what? It is 18. Meaning that the area of the ninth square is gonna be, A is gonna be 18 to the exponent of 2, and the answer is gonna be 324 centimeter squared. The answer is gonna be what? And the answer is gonna be A. Which of the following are like terms? We know that like terms, they have the same variables. So which combination has a like term? This one, number A, no. Number B, no. Number C, no. Number D, yes, because we have P and P. We have Q squared and Q squared. We have R and what? And R. Number D, are the what? Are the like term. They must have the same variable. That variable must have the same exponent too. Like term, they have same variables with the same exponents. Guys, this is simple question number 4. What is the exponent of the term with the smallest coefficient? What is the smallest coefficient here is what? Let me write down first so that we can understand these questions. Ax, like this. This a is coefficient. This x is a variable. This 2 is a constant term. And this 2 here is what is exponent. So what is the exponent of the term with the smallest coefficient? The smallest coefficient, we know that a negative number is the smallest number. It is what? What is the exponent? The exponent what is 3? The answer is D. So next question, how many terms are there in the expression? Number 25, how many terms are there in the expression? We have how many? We can start by simplifying, guys. Guys, only plus and minus separate terms. Only plus and minus. I'll write this down. Only plus and minus separate terms. Times does not separate. So how many terms now we have? This is 1, 2, and 3. We have 3 what? The answer is D. Simplify. Number 26. Simplify. I will simplify here. I will use the Bodmer's rule to here. I will multiply what is in the brackets first. Minus 3 times 2. It's gonna be y minus 3y times 2y squared is gonna be minus 6y to the exponent of 3. Minus 3y times minus 4 is gonna be positive 12y to the exponent of 2 minus what? Minus 1. And the correct answer is A. This is simple. The correct answer is A. Number 27. Let's simplify. 15y to it's gonna be 15y 3 minus 3 times minus y is gonna give me positive 3y squared. Minus 3y times 2 is gonna give me minus 6y plus 6y squared divided by 3y. Everything is gonna, because we have one variable in the denominator, everything will be divisible by what? Plus this 3y. The first thing that we need to do here is to add the like term first. If we have any like terms, we do have like term, this one plus this one. 15y to the exponent of 3. 3y squared plus 6y squared is 9y squared minus 6y divided by 3y. This by this. 15y 3 divided by 3y plus 9y squared divided by 3y minus 6y divided by 3y, and the answer is going to be 15 by 3 is 5y. 3 minus 1, we have 1. When you take it to the to the new matrix, we change sign. 9 by 3 is going to give me 3y. 2, here we have 1, minus 1. Minus 6 by is going to give me 2y. That is 1 minus what? Minus 1. And the answer is going to be 5y squared plus 3y minus 2y to the exponent of 0. And the final answer is going to be 5y squared plus 3y minus 2. Because any number to the exponent of 0 is 1, and then 1 times that number is that number. So what's the correct answer? The correct option is D. And then the correct option is D. Now let's proceed to this one, number 28. Simplify. Number 28, it says simplify. So what we're going to do here, everything is gonna take exponent. I'll start by adding the likes term first, guys. It's gonna be y8 plus 9. I know that when we take this to here, it doesn't change sign, but if I take it to the denominator, it will change sign. It's gonna be 9y8. Everything over what? Over 16. And then these are like stem. It's gonna give me now 20. This guys, sorry here guys, I made a little mistake here. I'm just realizing now. I made a little mistake here, guys. Let me quickly rub here. I made a little mistake. And sorry for that, guys. The first thing that we're going to do is to look for the lowest common. Y8 plus 9 over 16. Y8 divided by okay. So what are we going to do here first? We are going to look for the lowest common denominator. Is going to give me 16. 16 goes how many times to 1? 16 times 16. That 16 times 1 is going to give me 16y8. And then I will take this to the other. It's going to be 9y8. So 16 plus 9 is going to give me 25 over what? Over 16. And then I will square everything. Y8 divided by square root of 16. And then the answer is going to be y to the, because I know I told you that this square root is a half in the exponent. So square root of 25 is 5. And then y8 times 1 over 2 is going to give me 4 divided by what? Divided by 4. And the correct answer is what? Is C. And the correct answer is C. Number 29. What is the product, guys? So here we are multiplying out. We need to work out this question. What is the product? 4x minus 1 over 2. We start by expanding. 4x times 4x, it will give me 16x squared. 4x times minus half is going to give me minus 2x. This one give me minus 2x. Minus, sorry, I was not supposed to repeat this. And then negative 1 over 2 times negative 1 over 2 is 1 over 4. And I will add the like term. 16x squared minus 4x plus 1 over what? Plus 1 over 4. Guys, please subscribe. This is our new channel. Please subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to be notified of our future uploads. And then the correct answer is gonna be B. Let's proceed to number 30. What is the numerical value of the expression? If p is -1, what we need to do, we're going to substitute everything that we are given, and then you use your calculator to get the answer. So where there is p, is going to be 9. Where there is p, I'll put -1. Where there is q, I will put 0 divided by r. Where there is r, I'll put 1/2. It's going to be -9 minus 0. Sorry, guys. Again, I'm sorry. Guys, q, it is 0, 125, 0, 125. And then here I won't have 0, 2. My mistake. 8 times 0, 125. Just use your calculator for these questions, guys. It's easier to use your calculator. So 9 brackets minus 1 to the exponent of 2 is going to give me positive 9. And then minus. But this, everything is going to give me 1. And then over 1/2. The answer is going to be 8 times 2. And then the answer is going to be 16. The correct answer is what? The correct answer is 16. Guys, now let's factorize. We factorize by taking out the common factor. Let's factorize this one. This one is a difference of what? It is a difference of 2 squared. A squared minus 16b squared. Yeah, because 25 is a what? Is a perfect square, and 16 is a perfect square. Here we have what? We have 5a. Here we have 5a minus 4b plus 4b. What's the correct option? The number 31 is A. Number 32, factorize. Now this is a trinomial, guys. This is a trinomial. Y squared minus 11y plus 28. The first thing that we're going to do, we're going to look for the factors of what? Of 28 first. 1 and 28, 14 and 2, and then 7 and 4. Yeah, that's it. We're going to look for 2 numbers from this combination. Those numbers, when we multiply them, they must give me 28. When I add them, they must give me -11. The combination is what? Is 7 and 4, because -7 minus 4, it will give me -11. And -7 times -4, it will give me 28, meaning that I'll have y here, I will have y here, I will have -7, and I'll have -4. Number 32, the correct answer is C. So let's proceed to 33. Factorize again. 9p squared plus 27 minus 27p. Guys, the first thing I'm going to do, I will take out the common factor, which is 9. I'll be left with p squared plus 3p plus 3p. 90 divided by 9 is going to give me 10. And then we are going to look for what? For factors of what? Of 10. See? Factors of 10, I have 1 and 10, I have 2 and 5. 2 numbers, when I multiply them, they must give me -10. And then when I add them, they must give me what? They must give me 3. It's going to be 5 minus 2, it will give me 3. 5 times -2, it will give me -10. P here, P here. I'll have plus 5 minus 2. So what's the correct answer? The correct answer is B. Let's proceed to number 34. Simplify. Number 34, it says simplify. I'm going to do the same even here with simplification. Guys, I will take the common factor here, which is 2. And then I have a squared minus 5a plus plus 6. And then I will have a plus 2 minus 3, a plus 3. And then I will factorize the numerator, factors of 6, 1 and 6, 2 and what? And 3. Two numbers that will give me -5 when I add or subtract them. When I multiply them, they must give me 6. What are those two numbers? It's 2 and 3. -3 minus 2 will give me -5. Minus 3 times -2, it will give me +6. A minus 3, a minus 2. Divided by a plus 2 minus 3, a plus what? Plus 2. So what are we going to do here? Guys, I'm going to conclude on my denominator, a minus 3, a minus 2. We know that if we have the same, when we factorize, if we have the same in brackets, we take 1 and then conclude. It's going to be a minus 3, a plus 2. This one will cancel. I'll be left with 2, a minus 2, a plus what? Plus 2. And then what's the correct option? The correct option is what? The correct option is C. So let's proceed to number 35. Simplify. Number 35, simplify. We have 48r minus 3r p plus q to the exponent of 2 and 12r plus 3pr plus 3q plus 3qr. What are we going to do here? I will take out 3r as a common factor. I'll take out 3r as a common factor and I'll be left with 16. 16 minus p minus p plus q here to the exponent of what? Of 2. And then in the denominator, it's gonna be 12r 3pr plus 3q plus 3qr. So, and then because we have an exponent here, it's gonna be 3r 4 is different, I'm going to expand, right? So that it can be the same in the numerator. P plus q 4 plus p plus q, all divided by, and then I will take the common factor here in the denominator, which is 3, or I'll be left with 4 plus p plus what? Plus q. And this one will cancel. And then I will have I'll be left with what? Because I have 4, this one and this one will also cancel. This one and this one will cancel. I'll be left with 4 minus p minus what? Minus q. It's 4 minus p minus q. And the correct answer is C. So number, what is the value out there? This is simple, guys. This is a grade 8 work. Minus 4m. I will divide by minus 4 both sides, and then my m is gonna be 1/2. The answer is what? The answer is D. And then what is the value of a here? We can either cross multiplication, or you can multiply by 7 both sides. A times 1 is a. 7 times minus 2, therefore my a is minus 14. The answer is what? The answer is B. Let's proceed to 38. This is solve number 38. This is solve for x. So it's gonna be x minus 4 squared equals to 0. I will square, to get rid of this square exponent of 2, I will square both side. I'll be left with x minus 4 equals to square root of 0 is what? It is 0. It's gonna be x. I'll take this to the other side. It's gonna give me 4. The answer, the correct option is A. And then number 39 is x minus 3. 1 minus x equals to what? 0. It's going to be x minus 3 equals to 0. Or if there are brackets already, just equate, guys. X is going to be 3. And then here, x is going to be 1. And then the correct option is C. All right, let's proceed to number 40. Marius buys cell phone for X rands each and sells them to make a profit. He determines his selling price, Y rands, for each phone by doubling the price he paid and then subtract 3 rand. Which equation represents the scenario? Guys, Y is the selling price that right here. Y is the selling price. Y is the selling price. X is the cost price. And then selling price double cost price minus 3. Double cost price minus 3. So the correct option is gonna be what? Is gonna be D. Because yes, y is the selling price, and then x is the cost. What is the cost price? And the selling price is the double price minus what? Is double price, which is gonna be what? Which is gonna be 2x. Double price is gonna be 2x minus what? Minus 3. The perimeter of a square is given as p equals to 4 brackets x minus 1 and p equals to 16. What is the value of x? Number 41. What is the value of x? So the value of x is going to be 4x minus 1 equals to 16. Because p is what? P is 16. Where there is p, I put what? I've put 16. So 4 times x is going to be 4x. 4 times minus 1 is going to be minus 4 equals to 16. I will take this to the other side. 16 plus what? 4. It's going to be 20. I'll divide by 4. I'll divide by 4. X is going to be what? 5. The correct answer is A. Which order pair does not satisfy the equation? Guys, let's check if where there is x, if we put -2, are we going to get 3? Let's check. if we put -2, are we going to get 3? Okay. Let's use our calculator. Yes, the answer is 3 for -2. Let's check for -1. Yes, for -1, the answer is 0. Let's check for 0. And then let's check 1. It's gonna be 0, meaning that it is C. The order that does not satisfy the equation, because here 1, here is 1, and then here I'm getting what? This one is correct, this one is correct, this one is correct, but this one no. Meaning that the correct option is what? Is C. And then what are the values of x? What are the values? What are the values of x? This is a trinomial, guys. I'm going to start by factorizing before I can solve for x. I'll open brackets. I'm going to look for factors of what? Of factors of 18. 1, it has 18. 1, 2 goes 9 times. And then 3 goes 6 times. So what are two numbers when I add them or subtract them must give me -3? When I multiply them must give me -18. What are those numbers? 3 and what? And 6. Because it's gonna be -6 plus 3. It's gonna give me -3. -6 times 3 is gonna give me -18. X I will have -6. I will have +3. X -6 equals to 0, or x plus 3 equals to 0. X is 6, or x is gonna be minus what? -3. What is the correct combination? The correct combination is B. So let's proceed to what is the value of m. Okay, let's solve for m plus 0,5. It is 8 to the exponent of what? It is 8 to the exponent of 0. Any number to the exponent of 0, we know it is 1. We know that any number to the exponent, and 0,5 is 1 over 2. I'll take this to the other side. 2m, 1 minus 1 over 2. And then 1 minus 1 over 2, it is 2. It is 1 over 2, right, guys? And 1 over 2, 2m, can be written as 2 to the exponent of -1. And then when the base are the same, m is going to be -1. And the correct answer is what? And the correct answer is B. Number 45. Determine the value of x. Determine the value of x. 6x over 3 minus x equals to 4x squared. Equals to 4x squared. One thing we're going to do here, guys, we're going to get rid of this 3. I'm going to multiply by 3 both. I'm going to multiply this 3 and 3 will cancel. I'll be left with 6s. 3 times x is going to give me 3x. 3 times 4 is going to give me 12x squared. One thing I'm going to do now, these are like terms. 6x minus 3x, they're going to give me -3x equals to 12x squared. I will take this to the other side. It's going to be 12x squared plus, no guys, oh, Okay, guys. 6 minus 3x is 3x, guys. I will take this 3 to the other side. I'll take this 3, is gonna be 12x squared minus 3. X is gonna be 0. And then I would common factor here is gonna be 3x, and I'll be left with 4x minus 1. And then 3x is 0, or 4x minus 1 is gonna be 0. And then I'll divide by 3. I'll divide by 3. X will be 0, or 4x minus 1 is going to be 0. I'll take this to the other side. 1, I'll divide by 4. I'll divide by 4. X is 1 over 4. So the combination is going to be 0 and 1 over 4, or 1 over 4. The correct answer is what? Is A. Let me proceed to number 46. The product of two consecutive even numbers wanted. Determine the two numbers. The product of these two consecutive numbers is, or consecutive even numbers, is 120. So what are those two numbers? Number 46. So one thing I'm going to let the first even numbers be 2x. I will let the first even numbers be 2x, because we don't know those two even numbers that we are told about. It's going to be 2x, and then 2x plus what? Plus 2. It's going to give me what? 120. Because they're saying the product of those two consecutive even terms is what is 100. I'll just put 2x, because I don't even know those two even numbers. Guys, let's now solve. This time, this is going to be 4x squared plus 4x 120. 4x squared plus 4x minus 120 is going to be 0. And then I will take out 4. I'll be left with x squared plus x minus 30 equals to 0. And then 4, I will factorize here. What are the factors of 30? 1 and 30, 2 and 15. 3 and 10, 4 and what? The 4 doesn't go to 30. It's 5 and what? And 6. So what's the combination? When I add or subtract them, it must give me 1. When I multiply, it must give me minus 30. It's 5 and 6. Because 6 minus 5 is what? Is 1. 6 times minus 5 is minus what? Minus 30. I will have x here. I will have x here. Plus 6 minus 5 is going to be 0. Therefore, x is going to give me minus 6, or x is going to give me 5. Then my even numbers are going to be 10, 10 and 12, or minus 10 and minus 12. Then the correct answer is C. Okay, this is simple. Input and output variables. Minus 1, we don't know B, but we know that 2, it has -1. 5, it has 2. And then 8, it has 5. So I will check the difference first here. 2 minus minus 1 is 3. 5 minus 2 is what? Is 3. So I know that output is going to be input minus what? Minus 3. Therefore, my output is B. Input is going to be -1 minus 3. And then B is going to be -4. The answer is option B. 48. What is the output value if the input value is -5? Where there is x, guys, I'm going to put -5. And then the answer is going to give me 7. The answer is what? The answer is C. Number 49, what is the rule used in the flow diagram? From here, -2, what's the rule? -2 plus, if I try by the options that are given there. Okay, if I try multiply by -3, let's say for I'm trying by -3. Why I'm trying by -3? Because I'm trying to get what? 6. -2 times -3 is 6. -1 times -3 is 3. 2 times is -6, meaning that the correct answer is what? The correct answer is D. Which graph represents the relationship between x and y in the table? Which graph? 0 and 1 is what? Is y-intercept. I know that, guys. Y-intercept start with 0. You know this. This is what? This is y-intercept. And then -2 and 0 is what? Is x-intercept. So which graph? Here. Graph A, no. Graph B, no. Graph C, yes. The answer is what? Is graph C. Input and output. What is the value of what? What is the value of A? Guys, this I told you guys, whenever you see is Y here. So let's work out. What is the value of what? What is the value of A? So now let's work it out. Where there is X, I am going to put A. My output value is Y value is -8A equals to -2A over 3 plus what? Plus 1. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to look for LCD, which is going to be 3 goes into 3 how many times? 3 times. Sorry, 3 goes into 3 how many plus 1 times this is going to be -2. 1 goes how many times to 3? It's gonna be 3 again. Or the simplest way, guys, this will waste our time. This will definitely waste our time. This would definitely waste our time. The simplest way to do this, guys, is just multiply by 3 both sides. Multiply by 3. This is going to give me -24A. This and this will cancel. I'll left me 2A plus 3. -24A. I'll take this to the side. Plus 2A is going to be 3. -24A plus A is going to give me guys, did I make any mistake here? This is supposed to, this is -2. Yes, it's -8A. It's gonna be -24A. No, I did not make any mistake. I thought I made a mistake. I didn't make any mistake. It's gonna be -22A. It's gonna be 3. And I'll divide by -22. I will -22. Therefore, my A is gonna be -3 over 22. The correct answer is what? The correct answer is D. Point A, 3 and -2 is translated 1 unit to the left and 2 units up to point A prime. Points A and A are joined from a straight line. What's the question? Which equation represents the straight line? It's translated 1 unit to the left, guys. Left, X and Y. Left and right. X, left. Y. Oh, sorry. Let me quickly, so that I can explain you in a X, guys. When you see a translation question, just know that X and Y, these two, left and right. And then left for minus, right for plus. Upwards and downwards. Upwards with plus, downwards with what we subtract. So A is translated 1 unit to the left and 2 units upwards. So what is the answer? This is point A is 3 and negative what? It is 3 and negative 2. This is my X and this is my what? My Y. So point A is 1 unit. I'll have 1 unit to the left, and then I'll have minus 2 and 2 units upwards. So I will have my equation is gonna be B. So 53, what are the coordinates of the y-intercept? Number 53, coordinates of y-intercept. X should be equals to what? To 0. And the correct option is gonna be what? C for y-intercept. What is the equation of f? It's a straight, guys. When you see a horizontal vertical line like this, just know that if it's like this, it maybe have 2 here. If it is vertical like this, just note the value of x equals to 2. But if it is horizontal, it maybe have 2 here. Just know that it's minus what? 2. And this one we have a horizontal line, meaning that our equation cuts on what is y. Cuts on what? On 3. Meaning that the correct option is gonna be y equals to 3. What is the gradient of the line? The gradient is the number that is next to an x. Is minus 3 over 2. It is D. Which equation is represented by the table? Guys, you can look for this equation by checking your y values. By checking your what? Your y values and your x values. So which equation for number 56? So the first thing that you're going to do, you're going to look for a gradient. Guys, we're going to look for a gradient m y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, and you're going to take the 2 points that you're seeing. Can take you can take this one and minus 3, and you can also take You can also take 0 and -2. This is x1, y1, x2, y2. And then m is going to be y2 is minus, it's -2 minus y1 is -3. Or guys, or you can say y1 minus y2 and divided by, or you can even say this is still fine. And then x2 is 0, x1 is 1, -2 is going to be -2 plus 3, -1, and it's going to be 1 over -1, and then m is going to be -1, and then my y-intercept is c, y-intercept, there it is, y-intercept c is what is -2. Therefore, y is going to be minus x minus 2. This is the question. Number what? Number A. What are the coordinates of the x and y-intercept of the graph represented by the equation? What are the x and y-intercepts of this? What are the value of x and y-intercept? So let's solve, guys. 4x plus 2y equals to 8. Y-intercept, x will be equals to 0. Where there is x, I'll put 0. Two is going to divide by 2, I'll divide by 2. Y is 4, 0 and 4. And then x-intercept, y should be equals to 0. Where there is y, I'll put 0. I'll divide by 4, I'll divide by 4. X is going to be 2, which means it's 2 and what? And 0. What's the correct combination? The correct combination is 2. 58. The graph represents y equals to mx plus c. What can be deduced from the graph? What can be deduced from the graph? When you see this graph cutting, just know that what the y-intercept here, is what? It is negative. It is negative, and the gradient is what? When you see, and the gradient is what? It's positive. Because if the graph goes like this, it is what? It has a what? It has a positive gradient. But if the graph goes like this, it has a negative. It has a negative. If cuts like this, it has a negative what? It has a negative gradient. It has a negative gradient. So the correct option is going to be C. The correct option is going to be C. What is the gradient of the line? What is the gradient of the line? You can use any two numbers you're gonna take from the graph. Number 59. -2. Here we have a point. -2 and what? And 3. Guys, don't take this one. We don't know what. We don't know the exact number here. We don't know the exact number here. We don't know the exact number here. And this one, 1 and 1. 1 and just take the one you clearly see. And then we're 4 and -1. You can take any number. Let's take the first two. It is -2 and 3, 1 and 1. X1, Y1, X2, Y what? Y2. The gradient is Y2 minus Y1 divided by X2 minus X1. Y2 is 1, and then Y1 is 3. X2 is 1, and then x1 is minus 2. Therefore, it's going to be minus 2, 1 plus 2, minus 2 over 3. The correct answer is going to be minus 2 over 3, and the correct answer is what? It is D. Which graph represents the equation so in order for me to know that which graph, I have to look for y and x intercept first. Y-intercept, x must be equals to 0. Where there is x, I'll put 0 equals to 0. It's going to be 2y minus 4. Therefore, 2y. I divide by 2, I divide by 2. My y, it is 2. It is 0 and what? And 2. And x-intercept, y should be equals to 0. Where there is y, I'll put 0. Minus 6x minus 4 equals to 0. I'll take this to the other side. Minus 6x equals to 4. By minus 6 by minus 6x is gonna be 2 minus 2 over what? Over 3. And then what's the correct graph? Is C. Because minus 2 over 3, it is minus 2 over 3. It's minus 0, 0,66666, which is somewhere. My x-intercept here and then my y-intercept is there. That's the reason why the answer is C. Guys, I will. That's it, guys. I will do section B in our next video, guys. Please subscribe to our channel. That's it for today, guys. That's it for